What is faux collaboration?
I've had probably the best example of faux collaboration I've ever overheard in my life a couple weeks ago. I was at a restaurant and there was a husband and wife, and they were clearly engaged in some pretty deep discussion. And one of the partners, one of the spouses said to the other, "What does it feel like to always be right?" The other spouse said, "It's a burden." I'm over in the corner, I'm laughing my head off. I'm thinking, what a great response. Nobody's laughing at the table. And so I kind of looked the other way at that point. But the point is that obviously there's a lot of discussion. And it appears like they're collaborating, but somebody's always making the decision. And it's one person making the same decision every time. And it's not true collaboration if you're quote unquote winning every time. And every employee has been in that situation at one time or another in their career, or will be, where they go to a meeting and they know the decision has already been made, they've been asked for their input, but it doesn't really count because the decision has already been made. It's faux collaboration. It's the illusion the illusion that you're participating when in fact you're really, really not. And I believe that is one of the reasons why so many people feel not engaged in their organizations, feel it's disingenuous. It's not a true partnership like it should have been for that couple. It's literally one side wins all the time. And if that's the case, then you are probably participating in theatrical exercises that look like collaboration, but they're really not.
It happens all the time in organizations. It could be between two people, supervisor and employee, could be a small group of 3 or 4, could be a larger group of 12 or 15, and it could be that, as Phil says, the decision has already been made and they're trying to announce it and get a head nod for buy-in, but there's no intention to listen to other ideas. Or it could be less, I'll use the word malicious, it could be less malicious than that, and it might be an attempt by a leader to bring a group together of whatever size, ask for input, but the way the input is asked for and the dynamics in the room cause everybody, or most people, to realize that the leader already has a strong opinion of what needs to be done and isn't really listening to other input. Or the other dynamic that happens is there's another loud voice or two in the group that takes over and causes everybody else to be quiet when there may be a sea of other great ideas there that need to be surfaced, and they never surface because the environment isn't safe to surface the ideas for someone who isn't quite as strong-minded.